afternoon, graduands, friends and honoured guests. My name is Donald McEwen and I'm the chaplain to the university, and it's my pleasure to welcome you today to this graduation ceremony at the University of St Andrews on this exciting day for you. Presiding at today's graduation ceremony is the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Dame Sally Mapstone. This ceremony is taking place in the Younger Hall, officially opened in 1929. The Younger Hall is the university's venue for graduations and most formal ceremonies. In a few moments, the academic procession will enter the hall. To welcome the academic procession, St Salvator's Chapel Choir will lead us in singing the Gaudeamus. Please do join in. The words can be found in your programme. Now, should the fire alarm sound, please remain seated. The alarm will be silenced and staff will immediately investigate the cause of the activation. Should an evacuation be necessary, the alarm will then sound continuously and you will be advised of the need to evacuate. Staff will direct you accordingly. Please follow staff direction and leave the hall by the most appropriate exit. In the unlikely event that there's any other form of disruption that requires you to take action, an announcement will be made from this stage to advise you on the actions you need to take. Please follow the instructions of staff who will be on hand to assist you. Now, at the end of the graduation ceremony, all our new graduates will join the academic procession, leaving Younger Hall and walking along North Street and entering St Salvator's Quadrangle through the archway. To supporters, please wait until all our new graduates have left the hall. Ushers will then show you to the nearest exits. Outside, you will be directed to the quad where you'll be able to join our new graduates. Please ensure that your mobile phone is switched off, or at least on silent. You're welcome to take pictures and video, but please stay seated to do so. And now, to capture this unique moment, a photographer will take a picture of those graduating today before the ceremony begins.
Good afternoon, everybody. Congratulations. I was going to do it on this, but I think we'll just do it on our phone. Now, we can see everyone, especially you up the back, so give me a smile, please. No blinking. Beautiful. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you very much for your attention. I hope you enjoy the graduation ceremony. As you're able, please rise for the Gaudeamus. Oremus. Omnipotens et aeterni Deus, actiones nostras omnes aspirando praeveni, et adjuvando prosequere, ut cuncta nostra operatio, et praesertim hoc quod nunc agridimur opus, a te incipiat, et per te queptum finiatur, quatenus sanctum nomen tuum glorificemus, et misericordia tua vitam aeternam consequamur, per Iesum Christum, Dominum nostrum. Amen.
Please be seated. Good afternoon, everyone. It is my happy duty as Principal and Vice-Chancellor to welcome you all to this summer graduation ceremony at the University of St. Andrews. I am delighted that all of you can share in the joy of today's ceremony. Graduation is the highlight of our academic year. At these ceremonies, students are awarded their degrees, the Principal's Medal is presented, and people of distinction are honoured. We orient our academic calendar around these celebrations, and they are a tradition that speaks to the heart of our institutional mission. It is also a pleasure to welcome you to the Younger Hall, a fitting setting for the celebration of our graduates' achievements. This well-loved venue has been the home of our graduation ceremonies since its initial opening in 1929. Today's graduands will cross the Younger Hall stage in a style that unites them with the students who, for almost a century, crossed it before them, and also, of course, with the students who crossed our stages in the 5 centuries before that. This year, however, marks a moment of significant transition for the University of St. Andrews. Many of you will know that our former Chancellor, the late Right Honourable Lord Campbell of Pitton Weem, died in September of last year. His loss has been felt keenly across the university, where for nearly 20 years he served St. Andrews with a mixture of integrity and courtesy, leaving a lasting mark on our ceremonial life and on all who witnessed his steady and generous presence. We have since welcomed new stewardship. In February of this year, Dame Anne Pringle was elected to serve as our next Chancellor. A distinguished diplomat and former British ambassador to Russia, Dame Anne brings to the Chancellorship a wealth of experience, discernment, and public service of the highest order. Her ties to St. Andrews are both deep and enduring. As an alumna of this university, graduating with a Master of Arts with Honours in French and German in 1977, and through her exemplary leadership as Senior Governor of the University Court from 2016 to 2020. It was therefore especially fitting that her installation as Chancellor should take place during Wednesday afternoon's ceremony in this week of celebration, where we gather to honour achievement, continuity, and renewal. In welcoming Dame Anne at that ceremony, we mark not only the beginning of a new chapter in our ceremonial life, but also the continuation of a tradition sustained by those who serve this university with distinction and care. The broader graduation tradition which we observe today has indeed taken place at St. Andrews since the second decade of the 15th century, when the university was founded. And some of the rituals that were established in the 1400s remain an integral part of the ceremony. These rituals honour our history and signify the assumption of each graduand's place within an institution that has done as much as any other to shape our modern world. We are Scotland's first and foremost university, the third oldest in the English-speaking world and one of the 25 oldest still operating. Across 613 years, students and academics have gathered here to build and disseminate knowledge, and their ambition has proven resilient to the challenges mounted against them. The religious and political regimes that have reared and crumbled, the pandemics and wars that have beaten at the doors. Ours is not, however, a story of survival, but of leadership. St. Andrews has been at the vanguard of political, cultural, and intellectual development since our inception, and our people have steered the hands of monarchs and parliaments since our earliest days. And we are now committed to securing the future of our institution for the next 600 years. This is the aim of the university's Making Waves campaign, launched in autumn 2024, and about which you can find out more in your copy of today's programme. The importance of our town predates the university's foundation. St. Andrews was the ecclesiastical capital of medieval Scotland. The 12th century cathedral, the remnants of which will look upon the graduation procession at the end of this ceremony, was the largest and most revered building of its time, a centre for pilgrimage, home to Scotland's senior bishop, and consecrated upon completion in the presence of Robert the Bruce in 1318. University instruction commenced here in May 1410, when our founder, Bishop Henry Wardlaw, invited a delegation of scholars led by Lawrence of Lindores, a philosopher of renown, to the town. And university status was formalized when Pope Benedict XIII issued papal bulls from Peniscola in August 1413, which were met by great jubilation when carried into town the following February. Walter Bower, a graduate of this university and the major chronicler of 15th century Scotland, described the foundation of our university in his Latin chronicle of Scottish history, the Scotti Chronicon, which also recounts the origins of the town and evinces its place at the heart of our cultural imagination. Legend has it that St. Rule was born in circa 300 AD and was a bishop in Patras, Greece, when he was visited one evening by an angel who instructed him to take the bones of St. Andrew far from the reach of the Roman Emperor Constantine the Great. St. Rule brought the relics, which constituted one tooth, one kneecap, one humerus, and 3 fingers from St. Andrew's right hand, to what Bower describes as the islands situated in the ocean beneath the setting sun. And it is around these relics that the religious and academic communities in St. Andrews, which have proven so formative for contemporary Scotland, developed, with St. Andrew later becoming the nation's patron saint. The legendary origins of our town and university imbued St. Andrews with a literary sensibility that continues to this day. And our community has been a crucible for literary creativity throughout its 600 years. Walter Bower's mantle was assumed by 2 alumni later in the 15th century, William Dunbar and Gavin Douglas, who graduated in 1479 and 1494 respectively, and who together constitute 2 of the most significant poetic voices of early modern Scotland. Dunbar and Douglas's use of Scots was foundational for much literature that followed. Dunbar's poetry, ranging from profoundly devotional to deliciously bawdy, was among the first items printed in Scotland by the Edinburgh printers Chapman and Miller in 1508. And Douglas was the first translator of Virgil's Latin Aeneid into Scots, completing this in 1513. These were the first in a long line of distinguished writers at our university, including in the 16th century, one who would become principal of St. Leonard's College, George Buchanan, the most significant Latin poet of his time. Buchanan was, amongst many occupations, a tutor to Mary Queen of Scots and later to King James VI of Scotland, and he wrote a number of royal poems and masques, including a special commission for the wedding of Mary to Lord Darnley in 1565. Later generations were equally influential. The first major printed anthology of Scottish Latin poetry, Delitiae Poetarum Scotorum, was sponsored by a graduate and early philanthropist of our university, John Scott, in 1637. And while we cannot claim to have educated Robert Burns, who lived degree-less to his end days, St Andrews was the academic home of the Scottish poet Robert Ferguson, who studied here from 1765 to 1768, and whom Burns held in higher esteem than all other writers. Literary life has thrived here in more recent centuries, and literary translation in particular was taken up by Willa Muir, an early female graduate of our university in 1910, who, with her husband Edwin, translated works by such luminaries as Hermann Broch and Franz Kafka. The literary culture that the Muirs perpetuated complemented the research activities of our School of English, which today hosts some of the world's foremost literary scholars alongside some of its most celebrated literary practitioners. We are highly distinctive in accommodating poets, dramatists, and creatives, including Scottish Macker Professor Peter Mackay, Professor Don Patterson, OBE, Professor Zinni Harris, and Miss Dina Nayeri, whose combination of creative ingenuity with critical rigor draws out the best of the uniquely artistic academic culture that has its origins in our foundation. Returning now to today's ceremony and the rituals which connect us to our forebears. The first of these you have already witnessed when St. Salvator's Chapel Choir initiated proceedings with a rendition of the Gaudeamus, and the university chaplain, the Reverend Dr. Donald McEwen, delivered the opening prayer. As Vice-Chancellor, I preside over these ceremonies and am invested with the authority to award degrees, the presentation of which will immediately follow this introduction. The conferral of awards at bachelor's, master's, and doctoral level will constitute the core of this ceremony. I will confer degrees both on those many students who are present and on the smaller number of those who are unable to attend and who have thus graduated in absentia. As that phrase indicates, these rituals are conducted partly in Latin, following St. Andrew's tradition. For all graduands listed in this ceremony, present or absent, I will call upon the deans of the respective faculties and ask them to present each graduand for their award in turn. And I will then confer the degree with Latin phrases, one of which, for example, translates as, "I raise you to the rank of Master of Arts, and to symbolize this, I place upon you this cap." To most, though, I will simply say, "Et super te," meaning "and upon you too." The precise moment of graduation occurs when the graduate's cap or birrettum, which I will be utilizing, touches the head of the graduand. This academic cap has been used in every ceremony since December 1696, when it was acquired from a St. Andrew's tailor, and it symbolizes the ascension of our graduands into graduates and their assumption of an equal place within our alumni community. When the conferrals are complete, I shall then make a special presentation of the Principal's Medal, an award for academic and extracurricular endeavour to one of our graduates. The Principal's Medal will today be bestowed upon Georgina Hull of the Schools of Art History and English. St. Salvator's Chapel Choir will then return to deliver a musical interlude, and we are thankful both to the choir and their director, Claire Innes-Hopkins, for the felicity they bring to this occasion. We will then proceed directly to one of the highlights of these ceremonies, the presentation of honorary awards, with the conferral of an honorary doctorate upon today's guest of honour, Professor Ian Newton. To close our ceremony, it is tradition to invite a member of the university to address our new graduates, wish them well as they progress to the next stage of their lives, and offer some final words of inspiration and congratulation. Today's guest speaker is Professor Karen Brown from the School of Art History. The ceremony will then conclude with the benediction and the graduation procession. At St Andrews, the academics and professional staff who have supported you, our graduands, are immensely proud of your accomplishments. But this ritual does not mark the end of your association with St Andrews. You are joining a vital community of alumni who have positively shaped the world around them for 613 years and who support one another in the present. So while you are graduating, you are not leaving our community, but taking the next step in your St Andrews experience. And it is our sincere hope that you will continue to engage as a St Andrean throughout your life. Decanus Facultatis Artium.
Vice-Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the degree of Master of Arts with Honours, Rina and Sheena.
Te ad gradum magistri artium promovio, cuius rei in symbolum super te hoc beretum impono.
Rose Atkinson.
Et super te.
Madeline Bailey.
Et super te.
Hester Beer.
Et super te.
Miles Benyon.
Et super te.
Toby Berryman.
Et super te.
Fiona Brandon.
Et super te.
Dawn Carroll.
Et super te.
Romana Douglas Bardetti.
Et super te.
Isabel Eldridge.
Et super te.
Lucy Fisher.
Et super te.
Esme Franks.
Et super te.
Alexander Glast.
Et super te.
Ruby Hutton.
Et super te.
Josie Jackson.
Et super te.
Matilda Kay.
Et super te.
Trinity Large.
Et super te.
Verity Leake.
Et super te.
Stella McVeigh.
Et super te.
Dane Moffat.
Et super te.
Jenny O'Gorman.
Et super te.
Natasha Pajinska.
Et super te.
Yella Cho.
Et super te.
Charlotte Spink.
Et super te.
Saffron Streetham.
Et super te.
Natasha Watt.
Et Superte.
Grace White.
Et Superte.
Amber Wright.
Et Superte.
Kasia Middleton.
Et Superte.
Electra Pritchard.
Et Superte.
Matilda Gatsby.
Et Superte.
Lola Reid.
Et Superte.
Alia Truvada.
Et Superte.
Zoe Graham.
Et Superte.
Georgina Hull.
Et Superte.
Annabella Kelly.
Et Superte.
Kerry McNeely.
Et Superte.
Calla Mitchell.
Et Superte.
Laura Murray.
Et Superte.
Addison Nelson.
Et Superte.
Elizabeth Rosenman.
Et Superte.
Amy Struthers.
Et Superte.
Sophie Van Nather.
Et Superte.
Caesar Anzelde.
Et Superte.
Charlotte El Haj.
Et Superte.
Rebecca Ravara.
Et Superte.
William Shaw.
Et Superte.
McKenna Steinbeck.
Et Superte.
Mort Wong.
Et Superte.
Evelyn Campbell.
Et Superte.
Galen Dean.
Et Superte.
Amy Hyam.
Et Superte.
Francisca Lippert.
Et Superte.
Florence Meredith.
Et Superte.
Darius Mirzaeans.
Et Superte.
Annabelle Nolan.
Et Superte.
Frederick Strange.
Et Superte.
Annabelle Coughlin.
Et Superte.
Pietro Barbini.
Et Superte.
Romilly Giles.
Et Superte.
Elizabeth Gillette.
Et Superte.
James Isberner.
Et Superte.
Sienna Marcaccini.
Et Superte.
Liv Streeter.
Et Superte.
Chloe Brown.
Et Superte.
Blythe Bob.
Et Superte.
Rosie George.
Et Superte.
Alex Liu.
Et Superte.
Diana So.
Et Superte.
Claire McGrory.
Et Superte.
Leila Montague.
Et Superte.
Lucy Loba.
Et Superte.
Anna Marfeld.
Et Superte.
Cheyenne Booth.
Et Superte.
Isabella Kappa.
Et Superte.
Alexis Ng.
Et Superte.
Leela Persha Trevina.
Et Superte.
Jodie Campbell.
Et Superte.
Devon Carter.
Et Superte.
Isabel Cutts.
Et Superte.
Laura Wiley.
Et Superte.
Stephen Alexander Scott.
Et Superte.
Rosalind Anderson.
Et Superte.
Cameron Bingham.
Et Superte.
Callum Bond.
Et Superte.
Abigail Bauer.
Et Superte.
Nicole Burke.
Et Superte.
Molly Dixon.
Et Superte.
Dylan Ellens.
Et Superte.
Millie McCallum.
Et Superte.
Patrick McLaughlin.
Et Superte.
Sophie O'Neill.
Et Superte.
Kirsten Spence.
Et Superte.
Anastasia Wong.
Et Superte.
George Young.
Et Superte.
Sienna Kaisers.
Et Superte.
Harriet Hope.
Et Superte.
Riona Reid.
Et Superte.
Cameron Shaw.
Et Superte.
Joshua Feldman.
Et Superte.
William Carruthers.
Et Superte.
Jessica Ho.
Et Superte.
Cian O'Regan.
Et Superte.
Jonathan Glenn.
Et Superte.
Mia Bing.
Et Superte.
Chiara Casalino.
Et Superte.
Marcus Chung.
Et Superte.
Eliza Dana.
Et Superte.
Gina Feichtinger.
Et Superte.
Rio Gregory.
Et Superte.
Aidan Horsborough.
Et Superte.
Anna Marshall.
Et Superte.
Waruguru Mushoki.
Et Superte.
Bartosz Rogala.
Et Superte.
James Weeks.
Et Superte.
Wing Tong Jesslyn Chan.
Et Superte.
Iona Connolly.
Et Superte.
Claire Douglas.
Et Superte.
Laura Garrod.
Et Superte.
Floriana Lawrence.
Et Superte.
Moira Leventhal.
Et Superte.
Tess McCartney.
Et Superte.
Madeline Sully.
Et Superte.
Vice-Chancellor, I ask you to confer the degree in absentia on Brooke Edwards, Sailor Garland, Madeline Leffler.
Eas absentes magistros artium renuncio.
Vice-Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the degree of Master of Letters, Brenna McPhee.
Te ad gradum magistri literarum promovio, cuius rei in symbolum super te hoc beretum impono.
Vice-Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy for a thesis entitled Marie-Thérèse Reboul-Vienne and the Emergence of Neoclassicism, Tory Champion.
Te ad gradum doctoris philosophiae promovio, cuius rei in symbolum super te hoc beretum impono.
For a thesis entitled British Settler Colonialism and the South African National Gallery, Logan Douglas.
Et Superte. Many congratulations, Logan.
For a thesis entitled Sienese Art and Global Encounters, 1300 to 1492, Cecilia Mazzocchio.
Et Superte.
Vice-Chancellor, I ask you to confer the degree in absentia on Anna-Sophie Daffertshofer, Andreas Makras.
Eus absentes doctores philosophiae renuncio. Decanus Facultatis Scientiae.
Vice-Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Katie Alexander.
Te ad gradum baccalarii scientiae promovio, cuius rei in symbolum superte hoc beretum impono.
Ilifsu Altuntash.
Et Superte.
Idana Asselbeck.
Et Superte.
Ollie Baxter.
Et Superte.
Sam Brunton.
Et Superte.
Zoe Buxton.
Et Superte.
Rory Cameron.
Et Superte.
Ruby Campbell.
Et Superte.
Oliver Dobney.
Et Superte.
Daphne Deswart.
Et Superte.
Graham Doherty.
Et Superte.
Emily Gorman.
Et Superte.
Pax Greenwich.
Et Superte.
Embla Jorgensen.
Et Superte.
Susanna Kernahan.
Et Superte.
Lewis Price.
Et Superte.
Lexi Quarrell.
Et Superte.
Sophie Lowson.
Et Superte.
Evan Steedman.
Et Superte.
Stella Bagshi.
Et Superte.
Bledden Davis.
Et Superte.
Dakarai Shikari.
Et Superte.
Mary Bowman.
Et Superte.
George Ashcroft.
Et Superte.
Ewan Hardy.
Et Superte.
Lauren Henry.
Et Superte.
Ewan Higgins.
Et Superte.
Leah Maksimyuk.
Et Superte.
Nicola Mayer.
Et Supete.
Irmo Niegor.
Et Supete.
Jocelyn Sequira Shurka.
Et Supete.
Phoebe Allen.
Et Supete.
Lois Anderson.
Et Supete.
Luke Colton.
Et Supete.
Finton Chapman.
Et Supete.
Ella Hall.
Et Supete.
Tabitha Hubie.
Et Supete.
Pippa Llewellyn.
Et Supete.
George McCartney.
Et Supete.
Beatrice Pignol.
Et Supete.
Marco Fickert Arisa.
Et Supete.
Helen Shepherd.
Et Supete.
Grace Penny.
Et Supete.
Jasmine Watts.
Et Supete.
Louisa Wilkinson.
Et Supete.
Jenny Ashworth.
Et Supete.
Kirsty Brown.
Et Supete.
Margaret Chingos.
Et Supete.
Matthew Dorat.
Et Supete.
Clara Forbes.
Et Supete.
Holly Greenwood.
Et Supete.
Tate Innes.
Et Supete.
Fiona Johnson.
Et Supete.
Isabella Knox.
Et Supete.
Teddy Leatherbarrow.
Et Supete.
Sophie McNeil.
Et Supete.
Katrina Raffin.
Et Supete.
Katie Riddick.
Et Supete.
Santosh Shah.
Et Supete.
Sive Stingemore.
Et Supete.
James May.
Et Supete.
Arabella Palmer.
Et Supete.
Suyuan Zhang.
Et Supete.
Liam Brosnan.
Et Supete.
Sarah Collingsworth.
Et Superte.
Destina Dogan.
Et Superte.
Lauren Ellis.
Et Superte.
Pauline Evans.
Et Superte.
Syra Vios.
Et Superte.
Vice-Chancellor, I ask you to confer the degree in absentia on Ananias Henderson.
Eam absentem baccalaureum scientiae renuncio.
Vice-Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the degree of Master in Chemistry with honours, Bethany Blackmore.
Te ad gradum magistri in chemia promovio, cuius rei in symbolum superte hoc beretum impono.
Kaylee Clark.
Et Superte.
Presley Elms.
Et Superte.
Julia Gomez.
Et Superte.
Ryan Lynn.
Et Superte.
Max McCartney.
Et Superte.
Emily McShane.
Et Superte.
Edward Murdoch.
Et Superte.
Miriam Rishidova.
Et Superte.
Jiu Rim.
Et Superte.
Alice Saby.
Et Superte.
Scott Sambrook.
Et Superte.
Anne Vreeling.
Et Superte.
Megan Wynn.
Et Superte.
Heather Armstrong.
Et Superte.
Vari Buchan.
Et Superte.
Lydian Cheong.
Et Superte.
Alexander Garner.
Et Superte.
Alice Grossman.
Et Superte.
Adam Jolly.
Et Superte.
Alexandra Shapilova.
Et Superte.
Sabina Smith.
Et Superte.
Valerie Struthers.
Et Superte.
Johnny Duffy.
Et Superte.
Jacob Hollingworth.
Et Superte.
Jennifer McKenna.
Et Superte.
Erica Mitchell.
Et Superte.
Eleanor Heslefors Nairn.
Et Superte.
Aaron Dunbar.
Et Superte.
Louis Scott.
Et Superte.
Callum Steele.
Et Superte.
Millie Brooks.
Et Superte.
Shaylin Harrison.
Et Superte.
Robert Kennedy.
Et Superte.
Vice-Chancellor, I ask you to confer the degree in absentia on Lily Wallace.
Eam absenta magistrum in chemia renuncio.
Vice-Chancellor, I ask you to confer the degree of Master of Science in absentia on Maria Monteroso Perez.
Eam absenta magistrum scientiae renuncio.
Vice-Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the degree of Master of Science by Research, Dennis Derry.
Te ad gradum magistri scientiae promovio, cuius rei in symbolum super te hoc veretum impono.
Anastasia Kruchek.
Et super te.
Vice-Chancellor, I ask you to confer the degree in absentia on Alexandra Armitage, Hua Jiang, Karen Moore.
Eus absentes magistro scientiae renuncio.
Vice-Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the degree of Master of Philosophy, Julian Kolb.
Te ad gradum magistri philosophiae promovio, cuius rei in symbolum super te hoc veretum impono.
Vice-Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy for a thesis entitled Childbearing Behaviour Among Women with Migrant Family Backgrounds in the United Kingdom, Ji-Sun Beck.
Te ad gradum doctoris philosophiae promovio, cuius rei in symbolum super te hoc veretum impono. Many congratulations. Well done.
For a thesis entitled Exploring Zeolite Water Interactions Using a Combined Experimental Theoretical NMR Approach, Deborah Bracco Amwafo.
Et super te. Congratulations, Deborah.
For a thesis entitled Functionalization of Metal Surfaces by Nitrogen Heterocyclic Carbines, Model Studies and Heterogeneous Catalytic Investigations, Jin Chuan Chen.
Et super te. Congratulations, well done.
For a thesis entitled Scouting Trip, Electrophilic Amination Ligand Design and Synthesis of Beta-Diketaminate Complexes, Nikita Demidov.
Et super te. Congratulations, well done.
For a thesis entitled Design and Synthesis of Thermally Activated Delayed Fluorescence Emitters for Solution-Processed Organic Light-Emitting Diodes, Mani Fatahi.
Et super te. Congratulations.
For a thesis entitled Development of Strongly Photo-Reducing High Triplet Energy Iridium NHC Complexes for Use in Photocatalysis, Moya Griffin.
Et super te. Congratulations, well done.
For a thesis entitled Exploration of Lead-Free Organic Inorganic Metal Halides and All Inorganic Metal Halides for Optoelectronic Applications, Yuri Hirano.
Et super te.
For a thesis entitled Scale-up of Thermal Batteries for Flight Backup Power, Josin Joss.
Et super te. Congratulations.
For a thesis entitled The Influence of the Hukou System on the Experience of Internal Migration of Chinese International Students in Shanghai, Li Kong.
Et super te. Congratulations.
For a thesis entitled Microscopic Characterization of Metal Nanoparticle X Solution in Nickel-Doped A-Site-Deficient Perovskite Titanate, Seo-Jin Kim.
Et super te. Congratulations.
For a thesis entitled Sustainable Transformations via Pincer Catalysis, Hydrogenation, Depolymerization, Dehydrogenative Coupling, and CO2 valorization, James Look.
Et super te. Congratulations.
For a thesis entitled Mechanophotocatalysis towards a generalizable methodology for solvent-minimized light-driven organic synthesis reactions, Francis Millwood.
Et super te. Congratulations, Francis.
For a thesis entitled Sustainability of the Primary Resource Sector in Kazakhstan, Deconstructing Skill Shortages, Understanding Career Mobility, and Rethinking Human Capital Development Practices, Ikarim Orkin.
Et super te. Many congratulations.
For a thesis entitled Catalytic Enantioselective 2,3 and 1,2 Wittig Rearrangements, Justin Oyang.
Et super te. Congratulations, well done.
For a thesis entitled Synthesis and Characterization of Organic Inorganic Metal Halides, Andrea Paris.
Et super te. Many congratulations.
For a thesis entitled High Surface Area Mixed Metal Oxide Nanoparticles for Photocatalysis and Fuel Cell Applications, Syed Ansar Ali Shah.
Et super te. Congratulations.
For a thesis entitled Combined Bioinformatics and Engineering Approaches for the Improvement of Flavin-Dependent Halogenases, Montella Simeon Gordon.
Et super te. Many congratulations, well done.
For a thesis entitled Expanding Nature's Halogenation Toolkit, Discovery and Exploration of New Flavin-Dependent Halogenases from Archaea and Cyanobacteria, Victoria Stucker-Neiter.
Et super te. Congratulations, Victoria.
For a thesis entitled Exsolution of Nanoparticles from Doped Lanthanum Illuminate Perovskite at Low Temperature for Reversible Solid Oxide Cell Electrode Applications, Jair Chiani Pequeno.
Et super te. Many congratulations, well done.
For a thesis entitled Serotonin Derivatives as Organocatalytic Switches of 8-oxyguanine DNA glycosylase OGG1, Marek Varga.
Et super te. Congratulations.
for a thesis entitled Deracemization of Alcohols via Simultaneous Photocatalysis and Whole Cell Biocatalysis, Wang Yui Weilin Wong.
Et Superte.
For a thesis entitled Pillared Layered Transition Metal Oxides for High Performance Sodium-Ion Batteries, Chu Xin Yui.
Et Superte.
For a thesis entitled Natural Products Inspired Novel Trypanosyl Inhibitors and Studies Towards the Total Synthesis of Pyronazole A, Yahan Zhang.
Et Superte.
For a thesis entitled Isothiourea Promoted Enantioselective Catalysis from Point Chirality in Flow to Planar Chirality in Oscillative Dynamic Kinetic Resolutions, Junyu Zhou.
Et Superte. Congratulations.
For a thesis entitled Isocalcagenonuria Catalyzed Oscillative Dynamic Transformation of Tetra-Substituted Morpholinone Lactols, Haoxiang Zhu.
Et Superte. Many congratulations.
Vice-Chancellor, I ask you to confer the degree in absentia on Subham Agrival, Timothy Hilton, Yuan Liao, Heta Seku Saligini, Andrea Veronese.
Eos absentes doctores philosophiae renuncio. Congratulations to all our students and some extra congratulations to the Dean of Science. I would now like to introduce the Principal's Medal. This award was inaugurated 17 years ago with a gift from 3 anonymous donors and is now supported by Eade and Ravenscroft, believed to be the oldest firm of tailors and robe makers in the world. The award of the Principal's Medal recognises students who display exceptional endeavour and achievement during their time at St Andrews. The medal may be awarded to final year undergraduates and postgraduates in any discipline, and the achievements celebrated are both academic and extracurricular. Today, the Principal's Medal is being awarded to a truly outstanding student, Georgina Hull, who has just graduated with a Master of Arts with honours in Art History and English Literature. Georgina has demonstrated sustained academic excellence of the highest order throughout her time at St Andrews, consistently earning a place on the Dean's List and achieving grades of the highest distinction. Alongside this record, she has received a series of prestigious university prizes, including the Lawson Memorial Prize and the First Level Comparative Literature Book Prize in her first year, the O.E. Saunders Prize in Art History, and most recently, a Principal's Scholarship for Academic Excellence. Such a record alone would mark her out as an outstanding student. Yet what distinguishes Georgina further is the depth, originality, and intellectual maturity that underpins her work. As one of her lecturers has attested, she is among the most exceptional students they have encountered in nearly 2 decades of university teaching. Georgina's scholarship is characterized by a rare capacity to engage both critically and imaginatively with complex material, and she moves effortlessly between disciplines, drawing on her joint studies in English and art history to produce work that is richly interdisciplinary and analytically ambitious. In tutorial discussion, Georgina brings the same level of intellectual seriousness and insight. Her tutors speak of her thoughtful and assured contributions, often of a standard comparable to postgraduate work, integrating theoretical perspectives with close reading in a manner that advances collective understanding. It is no small distinction to be a student from whom one's own teachers themselves continue to learn. Yet, Georgina's achievements have extended far beyond the classroom. Throughout her 4 years at St Andrews, she has shown extraordinary commitment to the university community through her service to the Netball Club. Her involvement has been sustained, wide-ranging, and transformative. Over time, she has taken on a succession of leadership roles as well-being officer, club captain, second team captain, and ultimately president, each of which she has carried out with distinction and care. A defining feature of Georgina's leadership has been her dedication to fostering a culture of well-being, inclusion, and support. She has developed initiatives that have had a lasting impact on the student experience, including the introduction of Wellbeing Wednesdays, which provide structured opportunities for connection, reflection, and access to support. She has also created comprehensive wellbeing resources for club members and established a programme of activities addressing both physical and mental health. These initiatives have enriched the lives of many students, strengthening not only individual well-being, but also the collective spirit of the club. What is especially notable is the manner in which this work has been undertaken. Georgina leads with humility and generosity, consistently placing the needs of others before her own, and working, often quietly, to ensure that those around her are supported and empowered. Her efforts have been recognised through the Colours Award and Gold Volunteering Award, both awarded by Saint Sport. Yet her impact is perhaps best measured in the lasting culture of care and inclusivity she has helped to create. Alongside her academic and voluntary commitments, Georgina has also balanced regular employment, demonstrating remarkable discipline, organisation, and resilience. That she has sustained excellence across all these areas speaks to an exceptional work ethic and a rare strength of character. In every respect, academic, personal, and communal, Georgina exemplifies the ideals that the Principal's Medal seeks to recognise. She combines intellectual distinction with integrity, leadership with kindness, and achievement with a genuine commitment to the well-being of others. She is not only an outstanding student, but a deeply valued member of this university community. Georgina, in recognition of your exceptional accomplishments and your profound contribution to St Andrews, it gives me great pleasure to bestow upon you the Principal's Medal. Please come up. I call upon Professor Christian Rutz of the School of Biology.
Vice-Chancellor, it is my privilege to present for the degree of Doctor of Science honoris causa, Professor Ian Newton. Professor Newton is one of the world's most prolific, influential, and esteemed ornithologists. He is renowned for both his groundbreaking research and an unmatched ability to synthesize vast bodies of scientific knowledge. His seminal contributions have shaped the research agenda for decades, boosted nature conservation efforts around the globe, and inspired academics, practitioners, and the general public. Mentored by three preeminent ornithologists, Dr. David Lack, Mr. Reg Moreau, and Dr. Derek Radcliffe, Professor Newton embarked on a most distinguished career, affiliated with the University of Oxford and the UK's Natural Environment Research Council, making foundational contributions to a wide range of fundamental and applied topics in ornithology and ecology more broadly. Amongst many other signal achievements, he contributed to breakthrough discoveries about the impacts of DDT and other pesticides on wildlife. An author of over 350 scientific articles and 12 books, Professor Newton's broad coverage of avian and ecological topics is peerless. His first three books on finches, raptor ecology, and the sparrowhawk set new standards for the presentation of ornithological monographs. Subsequently, he published three landmark volumes on population limitation, speciation and biogeography, and migration ecology that together form the foundation of modern ornithology. This corpus is complemented by several books aimed at broader audiences, including two on the impacts of land use changes on birds. It is likely that every contemporary ornithologist has consulted Professor Newton's work at some point, and many have cited it repeatedly. In recognition of his outstanding contributions, he was elected to fellowships of the Royal Society of London and the Royal Society of Edinburgh, was appointed an OBE, and has effectively received every major award in ornithology. Beyond this scholarship, Professor Newton makes critical contributions at the science policy interface, both in the UK and internationally, offering vital advice on important issues. The research, conservation, and policy communities hold Professor Newton in the highest regard, valuing his insightful research, encyclopedic knowledge, penetrating analysis, clear communication, and effective and generous leadership. This is evidenced by his many significant chairing and presidential posts, including for the British Ornithologists Union, the British Ecological Society, and the Global Peregrine Fund. Formal accolades aside, students and colleagues speak of Professor Newton with warmth, gratitude, and admiration, revering his qualities as an inspirational teacher, mentor, and collaborator. He's an exemplary role model, visionary, gracious, supportive, and always full of enthusiasm for the subject matter. Vice-Chancellor, in recognition of his major contributions to ornithology, ecology, and conservation, I invite you to confer the degree of Doctor of Science honoris causa on Professor Ian Newton.
Te ad gradum doctoris scientiae honoris causa promovio, cuius rei in symbolum super te hoc beretum impono. Many congratulations. Congratulations.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to start by thanking the University of St Andrews for conferring this degree upon me, and particularly to my laureator, Professor Christian Rutz, for his very generous introduction. It's a great honour to be associated with St Andrews University, and it's one which I shall treasure greatly. Now, an old saying tells us that it's better to be born lucky than to be born rich. I know most of you would want both, but that's not always possible. And I've been lucky throughout my career in that I was born with an obsession for the natural world. And I was fortunate in securing a career that enabled me to indulge that obsession. I've also had, or benefited greatly from having a supportive wife and family, a long series of wonderful colleagues, and also being able to work well beyond my sell-by date. But now, if I may, to say a few words to the new graduates. First of all, congratulations to all of you. I can hardly believe that it's now 65 years, almost to the day, that I found myself in the same position as you all are today, with a great qualification and life ahead of you. Doubtless some things are more difficult now than they were for my generation. I know that from my own grandchildren. In many fields, jobs are fewer and competition is much more intense. But I wish you all the very best of luck, those of you who graduated today, and the best of luck in your chosen careers. Follow your interests, enjoy your work, support your colleagues, do the best you can, and grasp whatever opportunities come your way. But most of all, good luck in your future careers. Thank you.
I call upon Professor Karen Brown of the School of Art History.
Vice-Chancellor, Principal, special guests, colleagues, and to all our graduates, families and friends on this your very special day, congratulations. Through the inevitable peaks, troughs, and headwinds, your steadfast dedication has earned you a degree from Scotland's first university. This is a tremendous achievement and one for which you feel rightly proud for the rest of your lives. Yet university is about far more than their degree certificates, the flowers, the gowns, the mini fudge donuts, as lovely as they will be today. It's about acquiring the skills, the friendships, and the sense of purpose that will travel with you as you set sail from the shores of Fife to discover and to shape the wider world. If during your times at St Andrews you ventured to the west coast of Scotland, you will know that there lies what I believe to be the most beautiful island chain in the world, the Hebrides. I've had the privilege of studying this island heritage through my career here at St Andrews, drawing comparisons with island communities as far away as the Grenadines in the Caribbean, and more recently the islands of Moana, Oceania. Over time, this research has inevitably evolved from a largely literary and art historical study of islandness into active participatory research with communities on the ground responding directly to the climate emergency. Islands fascinate me because they've always been places of imagination and opposites, places of escape or imprisonment, margin and centre, survival and extinction. Islands have also inspired writers, musicians, artists, from William Shakespeare's play The Tempest, written during Britain's early colonial expansion, to Felix Mendelssohn's overture The Hebrides on Fingal's Cave in Staffa Island, to Jack B. Yeats's paintings of Tir na Nog.
As eminent graduates of chemistry, geography and sustainable development, and art history, I firmly believe that if I were to put all of you together on an island, you'd be remarkably well equipped to solve some of its most pressing challenges, whether that be sea level rise and coastal erosion, coral acidification, green or blue energy production, systemic unemployment, or youth out migration. In truth, I can scarcely imagine a better team for the task. After today, however, I suspect you're unlikely to journey together to one island, and instead you'll travel to many different places and pursue meaningful careers or further study across the world. Before you cross this daunting but exciting threshold, let me share 2 ideas from island thinkers from the Global South. The Martinican scholar Edouard Glissant adapted the idea of the rhizome in his Poetics of Relation as an image of roots spreading under the ocean bed in many directions, symbolizing histories and identities formed through connections rather than isolation. Meanwhile, Pacific scholar Epeli Hufa urges us to think of Oceania not as small islands in a far sea, but as our sea of islands. Both ideas invite us to foster archipelagic and oceanic thinking. They remind us that there is in truth only one ocean, one that refuses geographic and political borders. That's why a coconut husk from the Caribbean can wash ashore in the Inner Hebrides, or a plastic bottle discarded on East Sand Beach may one day be found entangled in sargassum thousands of miles away. Though this illustration speaks, of course, to the troubling realities of pollution and of waste, it reveals something profoundly transformative, that we're all connected. The ocean is not a barrier between communities, but a connective tissue binding them together. As graduates of St. Andrews, you have demonstrated the capacity to think critically, creatively, and compassionately. As stewards of planet Earth, I hope that you will use these gifts collectively to foster a more harmonious relationship between people and the natural world. Though many seas may separate you in the years ahead, you will always remain part of the University of St. Andrews community, a community that transcends borders and boundaries. Yes, there are going to be peaks and troughs in life's journey. At times, a freak wave may turn your boat completely upside down. This is the ocean, and this is life. It is not for us to understand or to control everything. But often, all it takes is one good wave, and suddenly you find yourself moving once more towards a new horizon. Rarely will that one be the originally that you had planned to reach, but take heart, it rarely is for any of us. So wherever you find yourself in the world, never consider yourself alone as a graduate of St. Andrews. Stay in touch, and congratulations once again.
If you are able, please stand for the benediction.
Oremus. Gratia Domini nostri Iesu Christi, et caritas Dei, et communicatio Spiritus Sancti sit cum omnibus nobis, in saecula saeculorum. Amen.